What's going on, everybody? Travis with REC Garage, and today we're going to be working on the 32310 doors still, but we're doing some door skins. But first, before I do anything like that, before I start making anything, I need to make something for the power hammer. So, this little doohickey here, you see all that grease in there? I need that grease. Because, you know, it helps everything run smooth. All right, so this is full of grease. See a little circuit fit in there? And the only seal I have are like leather washers that I have here. And I have one behind this actual washer in here. I don't know if you can see the washer there. It's full of grease, but so I tried to mitigate the grease expulsion from this, and it's not working out so great. It's spitting the grease onto my panel, as you can see, and then it's, you know, I think it's actually hydraulically pushing a circle into the panel. So I gotta try and stop that. So I started making this before. Those who've been watching the channel a long time probably recognize this little piece here that Jacob cut out, and I don't know if it was all me or if me and Jacob welded this little ring on, so it'll kind of go just like so. And I think I'm just going to weld a piece up here and just be able to clamp it to up here for now. Maybe I'll drill and tap the frame here so I can just send some screws into it, and it'll just stay right there and catch all the grease from flying out. And it'll just kind of, if it builds up, it'll just drip down, and I can just wipe it off if I need to. A little messy, but I really don't feel like re-engineering this whole hammer just to keep the grease inside. I got work to do, so I can't do that. So I'll just do this, make a shield, and be done with it. So I got this piece. It's a little thick, but tray sat on it. I'm going to cut that out, weld that to the top, and have something I can clamp to that I-beam up there. Alright, not sure if I have any aluminum filler here, but, you know, just take that piece, clamp it on. It should be cleaner than it is. Yeah, let's clean it first, because it's just going to bite me. I'm going to try to just buzz it in, and it's just not going to work because it's dirty. It's always a killer. Clean it up. Let's not be dumb. When doing aluminum, you always want fresh abrasives that you have not used on any other materials, or if it's already got aluminum on it, that's fine. Alright, see if I can fuse and weld this together, because, like I said, I don't think I have any filler. Yow! Something about welding aluminum. You know, I wish I could do that fillet. I really don't think. Let me look, see if I got any fillet. Yeah, I got nothing. I put it on Kelly's welder because she's got a nice little, like, filler rack attached to her welding stand, and I don't. So I kind of just put it all on hers, and I've forgotten to bring it here. I took my steel filler because it's, I use that almost every day, so I can't forget that one. Fusion fillet weld on aluminum? I don't think I can do it, but we'll try. No, if you don't want to wet. She does not want to wet in like that. I think with a little persuasion, with like one dab, we'll be able to flow it through, but it doesn't want to, you know, round that corner without any extra, which, you know, I kind of saw coming. I'm really surprised I got nothing. I wonder if, no, I don't have silicone bronze either. I got nothing. Okay. Alright, well, that's all I got. We'll clean this up and clamp it to the power hammer. It's not gonna go anywhere anyway. It's just, you know, it's just being clamped. And I'm not gonna touch that. Didn't record it. Okay. Got my grease shield on. I'm just gonna put some, ooh, jeez, vice grips on temporarily, just to hold it there. I think I'm probably gonna drill and tap it later on, but for now, for today, I use it just like this. All the grease should just get stuck in here and not fly out the bottom, even though it probably will. And I'll probably have to screw another strap of aluminum underneath, but for now, this will kind of, you know, save us. Wait a second here. Should I put it on the bottom? That could totally sneak. Well, it's going to mitigate it. I'll have to put a strap on the bottom, but for now, this will help it a little bit. I need to have that notch so it could go in. I guess I could put it on before I put this on, but like, that's annoying if you forget. So I'll just have to strap, tech screws, call it a day, and then just, you know, drill it into this. Then I'll have my little shield on, probably paint it that same color, and we'll be done. And we can hammer and not have to worry about all the, all the grease flying about. So now let's get to work. Alright, so we're getting there on this door skin. There is a lot of shape in it, but it still needs more As you can see, just the four corners of the panel are touching the table, but we're not quite there yet. Needs a 20 this way. If you go to the edge, this half of the panel is pretty good. You know, that's kind of where we need to be. This side, not so much. So, then it's got to be, for the most part, a 9 this way, which it's getting there. Not quite there yet, though. So, we still need more shape. Even though this has a monumental amount of shape in this thing, it's still not enough. That's how much shape is in these 3-window doors. Lots. So yeah, I'll bring them over to show you. 9 and 20. So number 9. Pretty much the whole thing. 20. Pretty much the whole thing. So these are my main 2 gauges here, and then I'll kind of fine tune the edge. It seems to be different, but it might just be the door that's messed up. I really want to do a bulk of the work when I have his car here. So I want him to bring his 3-window here so I can, you know, fit the skins to the inners when the car's here, because I want to swing the door, the inner by itself on the car, make sure the gaps are correct, and I put this in the right spot. That's my main concern here. I know I copied what I had, a door I had, and I kind of had measurements from his, but every car is different, so I don't want to go and, you know, lock the skin onto this and then it not fit at all. So I want the car here. Yeah, there hasn't been a whole ton. I'm not gonna say it's not been a ton of work, because I've been hammering on this thing all day long. I just turned the power hammer up again. I didn't think it could go any more kill mode than it was, but it's on kill right now, and it's getting hot. You know, not hot, unbearably touchable, but it's warm. It's been working. So, you know, and my arms are killing me. Oh, I've been holding that thing out all day. I haven't been recording much because I've been literally doing the same thing all day long. Hammering over here, and then bringing it over here to my bench where I have my sweeps, my guide, you know, everything I need over here. And I'm proud of how far that, you know, this door has gotten so far. It's crazy how much more shape it needs. It's crazy. Like I thought I'd like almost done by now, and it's like, guess not. Maybe I need a Yoder, like Bobby's got, for one of these. Not that my hammer doesn't hit hard, because it hits pretty hard, but that's kill mode. So I think I need to tighten these up a little loose. Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely helping though. This is catching a bunch of stuff. I see a streak inside there. You see it? A streak of grease. Oh, the spring's the hottest thing, I guess, because it's rubbing against each other a little bit. Rad. Okay. Just cool stuff. And look at how good it looks, too. And there don't seem to be any waves in it either. I'm doing a pretty good job keeping the shape. Oh, as I say that, oh, that's the I can't tell. Oh yeah, there's a wave here. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. And I'm not done, so. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Shoulder burn. God, I should work out more. Let me rephrase that. I should work out. At least do like, get my shoulders giant, like basketball players. I'll have no problem doing this. Maybe they will get that big if I run the hammer that much. Oh. Alright, so we did some more hammering here on this piece. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking alright. It still needs more. It's getting there though. It is getting there. It's getting pretty close. So, but it's getting late. Not late, but late for pizza night, so I need to go home, and on the way home I need to get chicken food, and yeah, it's pizza night with the family, so I'm leaving and I'm gonna do that. Sorry this video wasn't too long. There's just, I did not want to pack it with just me on the power hammer, because that's literally what I did from like 9 o'clock to now 3:45 straight, just power hammer. I think next time I get steel, I want to kind of feel it before I get it, because I'm pretty sure this is just really hard stuff, and it's not the compound I should be working with, even though it's going to be tough as hell and, you know, really dent resistant. But the softer stuff is really easy to work with, and this probably could have been half the time, but I don't know what it is, and it's kind of hit or miss. When you get the stuff, sometimes it shapes really fast and sometimes it doesn't. This time I think it's in the doesn't camp, and I know there's a ton of shape in this panel, so I'm not sure. I haven't power hammered that long in my career of metal shaping, so I'm not sure if this just takes a while or if the steel I have is really hard, because I know my power hammer is hitting like a sledgehammer at the moment, so it's definitely not the hammer's fault. That's crazy. So, and I've been going full tilt, full pedal, just getting after it. So, I don't know, it's a toss-up. But I'm really impressed with how the panel's coming out. There are small little, like, see those little like lines? Tiny, you can't feel them. It's just, it's when you're a little off. I might have, I wouldn't call it a sharp edge on the die, but for a power hammer, it's a sharp edge because it shouldn't leave any marks. So I think my upper die I might want to take off and repolish. I don't know, there might be something on there. Not on there, but I don't know. It looks pretty good, but we'll see. It's not that big a deal. I'm just nitpicking, and you know, there's a certain finish that I like to achieve, and this power hammer achieved it at one time, and now it's not. So I'm thinking something might have gotten embedded into the upper die, or what. I don't know. You can't feel it though. I'm literally nitpicking. It's not an issue at all. But just me being a crazy person, I want to try and get that a little better. And I do have the edges on blocks, just because this shape is a lot more than this. So if I kind of prop it up to this shape, the 20, then I know how much shape I need to get this way. So I still need to work some this way. So I think the whole panel needs to slow going over with the power hammer at full tilt, and we should raise the whole thing up and meet up with this number 9. But yeah, that's kind of all we got today. Not a zinger by any means, but the panel did come out nice. Like I've been explaining, there's still some work to be done. So yeah, there's something there. So whatever. Like I said, I'm nitpicking, and you probably left the video already because I'm rambling. And appreciate you guys watching. Catch you next time.